there, friends. Welcome back to my FlossTube channel. This is FlossTube episode number 41 on Tuesday, March 30th, 2021. I don't know how that happened. My name is Liz. My company is Hello from Liz Matthews. And after over a month away from FlossTube, I am very excited to spend some time with you today and to catch up on all of the things that have been going on. I cannot believe our last sit-down traditional FlossTube video was February 20th, a month and 10 days, maybe a little less because, you know, February. Time has just gone crazy. Now, you have seen me for actually two special edition new design reveal videos. I did my mom's and I did mine before Needlework Expo. So we're going to talk about that, but boy, it is just really nice to get back and to chat with you today. It's really, I find it difficult when I have been away for what I feel is too long to get back to it. It becomes a little more daunting. So I don't have a hard and fast plan for today. I thought it was more important that I get back on here and we say hi again. So be prepared for a lot of bouncing around. Not too much stitching. As you know, I am not one of the stitch heavier FlossTube channels because I am a needlework designer and I tend to, I don't share too much of a design before I release it. So anyway, I'm filming on my new phone / camera and I am very excited to see how it turns out today. I hope that the resolution is good, that you can hear me okay. I went for top of the line. When you sit down and think about how much I do business-wise from my phone, it was really important to me that I got the best camera. When I say top of the line, I'm talking about the camera. So fingers crossed that I am clear and crisp and that this works out well because there's no going back now. So in the last month and 10 days, a lot has happened. We have had, a lot has happened in the world, but focusing on my small little life and what has been going on with me, we've had Needlework Expo, I had my birthday, I have just been working, so let's rewind. On maybe a week, the beginning of March, I did my reveal video and I shared with you my 4 new releases for Expo. This is the Dutch Sampler Collection, Butterfly Cloche, Engravers Chart, and Gather Here. And if you want more information about any of those 4 new releases from me, pop one video back. It is a special edition new releases for Expo. I'll link it in the description box below along with all of the information pertinent to this video. But you'll get all the details like the called for materials, tips and suggestions, like all the deets on these 4 new releases. But I'm so pleased that you guys liked them. It's so nerve-wracking putting something out in the world and to have it so well received, and all of your kindness regarding these 4 patterns really meant so much. And I have been filling orders like a mad woman since Expo. So I know that you guys like these and I just appreciate all of your orders, your enthusiasm, and your support more than you will ever know. So thank you again. More information on those in my previous video, and you can get a lot of information on my Instagram. So my handle is Hello from Liz Matthews if you would like to join me there. Now, this was the very first Needlework Expo ever. Traditionally, the Needlework Market has Nashville Needlework Market every March. It is live and in person and in Nashville, Tennessee. We obviously couldn't gather this year. So Janice Note of Noteworthy Needles stepped up to the plate and organized Needlework Expo, which was a virtual needlework market. And I don't think any of us really knew what to expect. Going into it, we had high hopes. We were excited to just be connecting digitally, but you guys, Needlework Expo blew me away. It was so fabulous. Like, hats off to Janice for organizing all of this. It is a task I would never even dream of taking on, and she did a fabulous job. So the way it was set up was Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, designers or wholesale people like me set up their booth in this virtual space. And what that meant was I was live and like streaming from my home for those 3 days. And anytime throughout those 3 days, shop owners could log in and come into my booth, which means doing like a face-to-face, like a Zoom, like a virtual meeting, like what parents and teachers have been doing for over a year. Whoa, like, I don't know how you're doing it. It was exhausting and also wonderful. I wasn't trying to teach anybody or, it was all fun for me. So again, my hat goes off to you parents as well, because the whole virtual thing is a little bit daunting, but once you get the hang of it, it was so fantastic. I got to like see other designers and shop owners' smiles, and we got to talk in real time. It wasn't just like smiley face typed in. Like, I got to connect. And although it was very intimidating and tiring, I didn't want it to end. When Monday came around, I was like, last day. Like, I'm so excited to get on and see who I'm going to chat with again today. And I don't want it to end. So I am happy to say that Needlework Expo will be occurring again in the fall. And from here on out, I believe it is supposed to or intended to occur every fall. So I'm already looking forward to it. It was just a great event. Now, the thing I was not prepared for is that when I participate in Nashville Needlework Market, that's kind of the end of my work stream. As in, I put out new designs, I packaged them, I marketed them, I've contacted stores, and I take them to market, which is a cash and carry show. So shop owners come and purchase the actual physical products and carry it away. I'm done. Like, we get to connect. It's just a big sigh of relief. Not the case for Needlework Expo, and that was the biggest surprise when it came to this format show, is that I got to see all of these shop owners, and I had done the marketing, the designing, I had all my charts ready and made, but after those 3 days of being live in this virtual show, that's when all the invoicing starts and the getting paid and the shipping, and that was big. Now, I am so grateful for the number of orders that I took, the number of shops that I connected with, but that also meant a big workload to follow up on. So I feel like I have been like recovering from Expo for so long, because in actuality, I only finished working on it about maybe 2 weeks ago now. So that was a good 2 weeks of filling orders and like catching up with people and doing all the work. So it's just something to know and something to notate and something I wanted to share with you, and I will be aware of it moving forward. Next time it's just a different format and readjusting where all of your work and workload goes. So all in all, fabulous event, and I'm so looking forward to the next one already. Okay, that was a lot on Needlework Expo, but it was a big deal for the industry, and to just have that to look forward to was very needed. So from there, I had my 38th birthday on March 20th, which is also the first day of spring. Happy spring, everybody. And it was very quiet. I actually got vaccinated the day before and was not really feeling my best on my birthday. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. That is like zero complaints from me. I can't think of a better birthday gift or way to celebrate than that. So it just meant that, again, I celebrated a little bit later. I got to see all of my parents. I have a lot of parents, as you know, and I got to see each of them kind of individually and spend some time with them together the week following my birthday. I saw my sister-in-law. And it was just really nice and low-key, but I'm a low-key girl. Like, I'm not a party animal. Shocker. So it was a great birthday. And I am now 38. And so far, so very good. Thank you so much for all of the birthday love on Instagram. I got a birthday card in my P.O. box. I have to show this to you while we're talking birthdays. I am an awful P.O. box checker, so this arrived so long ago, my friend, but it was a very sweet card with, check this out. Look at this little needle case my friend made me. I opened this and was immediately inspired. So I just wanted to give you a thank you so much for this. You know who you are. I know who you are. And I think this is just the coolest thing. I will be reaching out to you later today. And again, I'm sorry, I just got this from my P.O. box yesterday. I have informed delivery. Doesn't seem to work that well for a P.O. box. I don't know. But how cute is that? And on top of that, the birthday love, the presents that showed up at my house, like whenever anybody thinks of me and helps me celebrate, it means the world. So thank you very, very much. I have been starting my seeds. It's not going so well, to be honest. I'm having a really hard time. So far I've started pansies, didn't go well. Poppies, which are advanced, but I thought I would go for it. TBD, not going so well, and rosemary, which is just taking a long time. I have way more seeds to start, but I am feeling slightly discouraged, which is sad because I am so all about the gardening, and I think I just have to get my mojo back, my seedling starting gardening mojo back, because I am very excited, and we've had some really nice days here in Maryland, which is like hope for more good weather and spring and gardening season coming up before you know it. So, aside from that, those were the big things. Again, it's hard to think back and remember everything and everything I want to share with you when I've been gone for so long. So let's hope that I can do better in the future. So let's get into stitching. There is not a ton of stitching in this video, as I said already, because you know why. So let's do that now. That way, if you want to move on, no hard feelings. You can do that, catch another floss tube video. But I promise I have some good things for you in this video, like a really good unboxing too, if you want to stick around. So anyway, in my Stitchy Notions by Lisa bag, this is my, this pattern, Rifle Paper Company. I've been thinking about quilting a little bit, and in fact, I've filled up a couple online store carts with quilting fabric by Rifle Paper Company, but I just haven't been able to pull the trigger because it adds up really quick, and I need another hobby like I need a hole in the head. So maybe you can relate to that. So this has been my stitching. This will be a new release in May, June. I'm looking at my release calendar. I told you this was going to be all over the place. Looking at my release calendar and looking further down the line, the end of 2021 is stacking up with some really fun projects. So I just wanted to get everything scheduled and get a grasp on my plans and my workload. So my next set of releases are going to come May, June, and then I will have expo at the end of August, and then have another set of releases in November. If you're curious, maybe you're not, but just talking through that in my head really helps me out. So that's what you can look forward to from Hello from Liz Matthews. So this is going to be a release, just kidding, I was going to show you that, in May, June, yet to be determined, and I'm not going to show you too much of it, but this has been a really, really fun piece to work on. I have not had dedicated stitching time on this in a while, so I'll show you my book of days where I track everything, but I've really only gotten like an hour here, 2 hours in the morning, so I feel like I've been moving very slowly, and there's more that I'm not going to show you because I don't want to give this whole thing away. But this is my stitching so far. I really, am enjoying this color palette. I will show you in a second, but it's kind of new for me. It's not nearly as muted. It's a little more vibrant and bold than what I'm used to. But this is an upcoming release from me. The details on this are, it is BeStitchMe Fabric. It is not another sampler from BeStitchMe Fabric, and I am using Gloriana silks on that, which is why you're getting such beautiful variegation and change in tones, which I am obsessed with. Let me show you the color palette. As I told you, it's a little bit atypical for me. Let me get this figured out. Okay, how gorge is that? I did have a question in one of my recent videos about how I store my silks, or if I bobbinate them. I do bobbinate them. So here they are. This is my Gloriana silk thread collection for this piece. Kind of unusual, right? But so pretty for summer. I hope that you guys like it. These colors. I'm a silk stitcher. I'm stitching this 2/2 on 36 count, so it is using a substantial amount of thread, but I really like the full coverage that it's giving me, and I stocked up on my Gloriana, so I am excited to move forward with this and to share more with you as I go. I have been meaning to make a point of doing something for many videos. I've seen other floss tubers do it and I like it. I'm showing you the back. Here's the back of my piece. I am not a neat stitcher, but you know what? I enjoy it that way. And I think that's all that matters. When I see the back of some people's stitching that looks almost identical to the front and perfection, I have to chuckle to myself, because if you saw the backs of mine, and now you are, you will see I am so far from that. This is actually quite an improvement over how I used to stitch. Mom used to lovingly joke and laugh and tease me about the backs of my stitches because they were a mess. So this is an improvement. Let's see. So that's what I am working on right now. Let me gather myself a little bit. This is a needlepoint silk box. It's not my Gloriana box, but for the person who was curious how I store my silks, I bobbinate them and then put them in here. And I know that's not the way everybody likes to do it. And I've seen some people talk about how it can make them, the silks fray or like, I don't know, fuzzy. I have never had a problem with it. It works really well for me, and it's convenient for choosing colors. So that's how I store my threads. So I'm gonna put that back in its bag. And then let's look at my book of days, because filling out my book of days and keeping up with it has been such a joy lately. I am so glad I got this. This is the Stitchers, a needlework enthusiast book of days. It is put out by Needlework Press. I said expo in my last video. I'm so sorry, Vicki. It's put out by Needlework Press, and you can get it from several stitching shops or online stitching shops. And you'll see several floss tubers using this to track what they stitch on every day. And that is exactly how I've been using it as well. I'll put in things like I filmed a floss tube video, or I worked on designing something, but I have been really enjoying it for tracking what my stitches have been. It's hard to believe we have to go back to February for me to show you what I worked on. I also color code my project so I can quickly see what I worked on what days. And so the last time we did a floss tube video, I was only right here, so I went ahead and filled the rest of this in. So this is my February spread, and then get ready for it. You can see that I have gone a little sticker crazy. Here is March. There it is. So expo was right here, the expo, and if you look at this line, it says packing, because I did a lot of packing and I needed to feel productive, and it gave me an opportunity to use stickers, so that's what I've done. Okay, in my last video I talked about stickers I found at the craft store. And I was like a little bit embarrassed to be talking about stickers, but you know what? I'm embracing it. I absolutely love stickers. And did you know there's like a whole sticker, planner sticker community? They have, I was gonna say floss tube videos. They have YouTube videos. Like, it's a thing, and I can see myself going down this rabbit hole, and I don't care. I love it. Decorating this book and tracking everything has been so much fun, and just like this quick, easy, creative outlet in the midst of crazy days to like throw some stickers on here and to keep going. So you can see all month I have worked on that project I just showed you, and I feel like I have gotten nowhere. So I need to put the pedal to the metal, get cracking on that, and work on. So speaking of stickers and the community that exists, I did place an order on Etsy from a sticker vendor. Let me get this information. Her name is Nani, and she runs Paper Minty Studio, and I found her Etsy shop and ordered a bunch of stickers, and then loved them so much I contacted her and said, I'm going to share these stickers on my floss tube. People might want to order from you. Would you maybe like to provide a discount code? And she said yes. So the Paper Minty Studio discount code, which is not for me, like I'm not an affiliate, I get nothing whatsoever. It is just a discount for you. If you check out in her Etsy shop and use the coupon code Liz10, you get 10% off. So let me show you what I got. Look at this, look at this. This arrived on my birthday. I'm so excited. They just make me so happy. And I've started using some of them. I'm gonna flip through them real quick because, you know, I'm not a sticker YouTube channel yet. But, okay, look at that. How much do you want to put those in your book of days? They're all like watercolor looking. Oh, I love them. Look, Happy Mail. I love Happy Mail. Good mail day. How fun are these? Again, I will link all of Nani's information in the description box below. I'll link right to her shop, in fact, and I'll write down the code if you want to buy anything and decorate your planner with me. Oh, I love that. I love, love, love that. Aren't they gorgeous? Thank you for indulging me and letting me share these with you. She also, okay, this is the one that I knew I had to share with you. Look at the thread, the floss, the embroidery hoop, the needle and thread. I need to order like 10 more of these. Oh my gosh, I need to order these for all my friends. I love that. This is the last one. I love the little toadstools. And then with every order, she includes freebies. So I've already used some of mine, but you guys, I know you like the stickers too. So use that code, happy shopping. Go down this rabbit hole with me, please. Okay, on top of that, have I said on top of that about 1,000,000 times already? I'm just not sure. I have some other news. So you guys know my LNS is the Stitching Post, and I love the ladies there. I love visiting there. In fact, I was there on Saturday picking up some needs. I met a friend there. I picked up some needs. But the staff there is so fabulous. I love chatting with everybody. And one of the gals named Sonia sent me an email sharing with me that she had, she found out about this exhibition in the Netherlands at, oh, I'm going to get this wrong, Verhildersum Museum. That is so not right. I will put it in the description box below. They have a needlework exhibit going on, and they have a catalog that goes with the needlework exhibit, which is also available to view online. So she sent me the link, and check it out, guys. I got an iPad. This is what I asked for my birthday from Joe. For 2 reasons. So that I can watch my floss tube larger in the morning, and I also thought it would be helpful when I'm showing you things in my floss tube videos. Okay, gotta perfect this. Okay, so this is the online catalog. It is in Dutch, so I cannot read it, unfortunately. But you know what? The pictures are gorgeous. Sonia, thank you so much for alerting me to this and sharing it with me. There are some really, really gorgeous pieces, and if you guys have just a quick second to look at some historic images, you might really like this. So you can buy the book from the museum, or you can just view the catalog online. It's right there for you. Like, look at all this. It's 50 pages, and there are some really gorgeous and inspiring pieces. This is, oops, I just randomly happened to stop here. This marking sampler, I love it. A marking sampler is on my list of historic pieces that I would love to own one day, a marking sampler. So anyway, thank you, Sonia. I will link it below if you want to check it out. And yay for a tablet so that I can share that stuff with you. Hopefully, I will find this handy in the future as well. Okay, I have just another piece of Happy Mail that was sent to me. 2 pieces, actually. And then I have haul. Oh, and okay, let's just do this now. Remember in my last video, I was talking to you about how I received the Gloriana threads and that I was really excited about it, and I ordered a spinner rack? Well, the spinner rack came in. It is 2 thumbs up. It is a hit. It is $45 from Amazon, and I brought it out here to show you. Just in case you are needing something to organize your fancy floss, your DMC, or anything that hangs, it's really good. So let me show you. I'm gonna stand up here. All right, so I have only hung, oh, can you see it all? This is the top. I've only hung my threads on the top 2 tiers, but there's 2 down here that you could also hang from. I'm not sure what I'm gonna put on mine, but for $45, this piece is, I mean, like, it's great. It is great for holding your floss. So I have all my Gloriana on here. I was really strategic in how I laid this out because normally when I'm picking a blue, I might want to pick a green. So I was sure that I put these, you know, one above each other. I have my neutrals in the middle, and then typically when I'm looking for reds, some of the colors I'm looking for also bleed over into like the purples and the yellows, so I was sure to layer these so I could look for both at the same time. So full body is always good. So this is what I am recommending to anybody who is in need of fancy floss storage. I should have just had that back there the whole time. Had to make it weird for us. Whatever. So I will link that below. It's really great, really great. Let me know if you get that. I shared the unboxing on Instagram when it showed up in the mail, and I asked if anybody ordered it, and many of you did, which just makes me so happy. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna put down here. I have another rack for my Weeks Dye Works, so maybe linen? Like if I bag linen and hang it there, that might be nice. Although I've heard that you're not supposed to keep linen bagged for too long. Is that correct? You guys can let me know. So that's that. That was my purchase like over a month ago now, which is crazy. And then I got a couple pieces of kindness. Denise, who has the FlossTube channel Black Ribbon Stitching, was one of the lucky winners of some charts, I think for my 1-year anniversary, and she sent me a beautiful thank you card. Thank you, Denise. I will link her channel below. You should definitely go give her a watch. Also, Denise, I love your new glasses. Thank you for sending that. I just love Happy Mail. It's just so nice. I also have some happiness from one of my finishers, Beth Wixon. She's also one of my mom's model stitchers, and she did some things for me that you will see in my next set of releases. Remember when I said I was gonna have 5 pieces and then I only came out with 4 for expo? blame the mail because they were very delayed in getting Beth's pieces to me. So I figured I'm just gonna save it and be a step ahead of the game for my next release, and that is what I'm doing. So with the pieces she sent back, Beth also included this thread keep that I have my current project's threads on. Isn't that so beautiful? The color palette on that just matches threads so perfectly. And then check this out. I was like, what is this? And then I investigated, pop that out, untwist, and it's a little orc catcher. Is that not the cutest? She is such a talented finisher, and this was just really a fun little treat. I'm gonna put it in my sewing basket that I keep by the couch and use every single morning. Thank you, Beth. You wanna see what I bought myself recently? Slightly embarrassing, but keep in mind this has been a month, and I don't know if you had a chance to see Brenda and Laura's most recent video. I love seeing their videos go up every other week. But in the most recent one, Brenda talked about how you have to treat yourself, and you have to treat yourself to things that you enjoy and that make you happy deep down inside and live a happy life. So I am prescribing to that way of living, and I'm going to share with you what I purchased. Let's go back to my Needlework Expo purchase. There was only one. There was only one thing I purchased from Expo. Now, when I'm at Nashville Needlework Market, what I usually buy are supplies, linen, and books from Kit and Stitcher because, you know, I love a sampler book. What did I buy from Expo? I bought Sajou Scissors. It is the only thing I bought. I bought a couple pair. Okay, so this is how they come packaged. Eiffel Tower. I'm obsessed with all things French. Would like to live in France one day. So when I saw these Eiffel Tower scissors, I knew they had to be mine. So I got those. And there's a little story about all of them. I'm not going to bore you and tell you, but Sajou Scissors, am I saying it correctly? Sajou? I think it's Sajou Scissors are top notch. They have the top notch price tag to go with them, but they're hand fabricated in France. Like, they're so nice. And I bought these just as much as I did for the actual utility of scissors as I did for photographing. This is the faux mother of pearl swan Sajou scissors. And your LNSs can order these for you if you see any that you're interested in. These are really quite beautiful. And then here are two pair. Now, I don't know if these, no, these are Sajou scissors. They're just packaged differently. I guess these are like the economy Sajou scissors, if that exists. But let me show you. It opens up like this. There they are. Little detailing here. And then one more pair. Open up the same way. And then this just has a more geometric handle with the detailing. And I may or may not have two more pair on back order. Business expense? Necessity? I don't know. So that was my Needlework Expo haul. I did also purchase some things at the Stitching Post when I went on Saturday. As I told you, I will really quickly run through that. I shared this on social media. Like, it is just scissor haul galore. Look at these. How sweet are those? These were, I want to say between $13 and $15. I can't remember exactly. So cute. Will look fabulous in pictures. Boy, I better start taking pictures. I also got the Prairie Schooler 2021 Santa. I stitch Mare a Santa every year and gift it to her for Christmas. Except this year's Santa, I still haven't finished for her. I need to do that. I saw her for my birthday. I should have finished it. Sorry, Mare. But I really loved this Santa. I didn't get the 2020 Santa. It didn't really speak to me. This one though, that what I think is a pheasant and the owl has my name all over it, and I have a feeling that this will actually be Mare's 2021 Santa. Go figure. I got some DMC threads for a very special project that I am not at liberty to discuss yet, but again, sticking with that like very summery, muted pastel color palette. Very excited about those. I got some treasure braid thread. I am continuing to work on the Days of Christmas series. The Days of Christmas series, I have the first 3 days out. In May, June will be the 4th, and then you know what comes next? 5 gold rings. And I am considering using metallic thread for the 5 gold rings. So my friend Diane from It's Kismet Stitches. I'm sorry, Diane. I will link her channel. She's a floss tuber. I will link her channel below. Had recommended this to me ages ago, and I finally remembered when I was in my LNS, so I picked that up. Thank you for that recommendation. And the last thing I got is a wow, all my thoughts just went out the window. It's a piece of black felt that I use for just holding my threads when I'm working on a really big piece. I now have more purchases that I made that I will be unboxing for you. So some of you liked that format, some of you did not. Feel free to move on if it's not for you. What I have is a sampler and linen. So I am a member of the Color and Cotton Fabric of the Month Club. I love Color and Cotton linen so much. I love Angela. I'm so happy for her to see her business blossom and grow, and I have loved being a member of the club. I get 40 count linen delivered every month from her. So I have the previous 2 months linen here. If you are a subscriber to the club and don't want any spoilers, maybe look away. This is February. So I've been hoarding these and saving them, and I haven't opened them yet. So I just opened February. It is in the colorway Oyster Shell, and that is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Can't say enough good things about Color and Cotton linen. That's stunning. And I believe it's showing up pretty true. If all things go as they should with this new camera, that's pretty true. All right, so that was February. So I have a feeling this is March, or else I'm like super behind. Again, don't look if you don't want to see. No, this is January, and I'm super behind. Oh, I just took the wrap off it. Okay, so the January color of the month club is Marzipan. Knocked it out of the ballpark yet again. Ooh, that's really pretty. So this is a neutral. I'm in the neutral club. I always mean to look and see if the clubs are open for registration again before I film, and I always forget. That's gorgeous. Like, you'll probably see that in one of my designs in the future. That is like neutral, neutral, neutral. It leans brown. It doesn't lean pink. It doesn't lean yellow. It is straight neutral. Gorgeous, Angela. Thank you. And lastly, I have a purchase that I made. And what is extra special about this is a sampler that was once owned and collected by Glee Krueger, who is pretty well known in the historic needlework industry. She has written a couple books, one of my favorite books, in fact, and I wish I would have grabbed it to show you. I believe it's American Samplers. I will link it below. I was lucky enough to purchase a piece from her collection, and it has killed me, but I haven't opened it yet. So we're gonna do that now, just so I can share in real time my excitement with you. So this is the last thing for this video. If it's not your thing, go ahead and scoot on by, no biggie. Delivered very safely. Very, very safely. Sorry, guys. This is unframed. Okay. Let's flip this over. Here it is. Okay, the colors, the fact that this was collected by Glee Krueger, that bird, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. I am so happy to have this in my collection. It will be a very quick stitch, and you can count on this coming to the market from me probably in probably this year. So I'm not going to share too many details with you, but I just wanted to share this purchase with you. Glee has had an extensive collection and exceptional taste. So there is the back of the piece. But that is what I treated myself to after Expo closed, and I couldn't be happier. So I hope that you're looking forward to that. I'm gonna need to study this and examine all the cute little characteristics of it. Oh, I will do that on my own time. But let me round out this video by giving you a virtual hug. I hope that you're doing so well, and I will be back, I promise. I've been hesitant to say it because I hate promising and not delivering, but my goal is to do every 2 weeks moving forward. It might mean that the videos are less stitch filled, but you'll get to know me a little bit more, and I sure do love getting to know you. I hope that you're having a great day stitching on something good. I hope you take care, and I will see you soon.